Hello everyone, my name is Gonçalo Madeira. Welcome to Atelier Natália Gromicho. This is Downtown Chiado 23. It's our 10th anniversary. We are going to present 16 artists from different parts of the world. I hope you enjoy. The opening is today on the 4th of February and the exhibition will be hosted until the 10th of this month. We are going to start here with Leonor Sousa. Leonor Sousa is one of our golden member artists. She is represented by us during all year. This is called Inquietude. These are two newest pieces from the artist. I think she is now leaving the part of the figurative that she wanted to present last year, and she is testing new kinds of materials and new expressions. These two are really unique pieces, and they are going to be exhibited here at the exhibition. Richard Marxian is a French artist. She is presenting only this piece this year. This is an abstract oil on canvas, finished with vernices, and well, it's a really impressive artwork from the collection of this French artist. Elisabete Guerreiro is the first time that she is exhibiting with us. She is a figurative artist mainly. This is a portrait, it's called Woman, from Elisabeth, and this is called Romaria de Rócio. This is a very interesting piece because it's very balanced. The quality of the brush is it's really unique, and well, for us it's an honor to have such talented artists here at this exhibition. Metka Vergnion is a Slovenian photographer. These are two pieces from her. This is printed on canvas. This is a limited series. These pieces just can only print it 3 times, and this is the series 2 from 3. They are she's very known from the Japanese photography that she made. So these two pieces are really impressive because this is photography, and it reminds us for a landscape, for a painted artwork. So it's very interesting to see. We are having also her book here for all the visitors that wanted to know a little more about Metka. So for this first composition, that's what we are going to show you. Here we have Kayo. It's not her first time in Lisboa. She have already presented some pieces here. This is splitting technique. This is fabric folded. Very unique pieces. She have produced more the newest that we are presenting on the digital screen, but these are the ones that we have from the previous version, the ones that were not sold. So Kayo is one of the artists that you should dig a little more about her. Paola, Korga, these are two unique pieces also from this artist. She is an Italian artist that lives from Switzerland to Nazaré in Portugal, and she is presenting this. This is a mixed technique. This is the real feather here glued. So they are very the connection of the artworks that she presented are very interesting because this reminds me for the queens of the ancestors, and this one is the water seeker. She's going to make some prayers to dig some water. So these are very ancient techniques that she tried to put on the canvas and to remind us of the ancestors. Stanlavic Ria, or Stan Ria, is one of our most talented and well, one of the best artists that we are having here from the past 2 years. He already sold I think 6 pieces with us. This is surrealism, okay? These are the newest pieces that he has. Spatula, collage. It's really impressive to see, and every year he presents a new registers and new artworks. I think he is in a good phase of their career now. This is Domingo Parada. Domingo Parada is one of our oldest artists that we represent, so he is also celebrating 10 years with us on the beginning of this art gallery. This is all handmade artworks. These are patterns that are handmade in a very high quality paper. So these four are belonging to a very exclusive collection, and well, it's an honor to have him from the first time that we were open the gallery. Elisabeth is a Portuguese artist that lives in France. This is a very impressive artwork made by spatula. The colors are very strong, and also she had already sold some pieces with us. So it's a very honor to have Elisabeth again with us and presenting these new artworks. Noelle is an artist from the United States. She was born in the United States and she lives between Portugal, United States and Holland. These are very strong colors that she put on a canvas. This is like a very dense and textured artwork. It's very good to see these live because I have saw them in an image, and when the artworks arrive, they are very captured. So you immediately feel a connection to the species. So it's also we are very happy to have Noelle with us. And Natália Gromicho, she is presenting these two pieces. This is an oil on canvas and that is an acrylic, a trip and a train trip. These are paintings that have, this is 2006 and 2014, so we can see very different kind of expressions from Natalia. Well, here we have Sarka Darton. Sarka Darton was the artist that was selected to be the cover of the catalog. This is one of the sculptures that she's presenting. That is the cover of the official catalog. Sarka have a lot of works, and she's also with us from well, I think 5 or 6 years. This represents a very intense search for some quality artworks. We have some paintings over there, drawing, and this is one of my favorite parts of Sarka, the sculptures, the installations, the kiss, because this kiss sculpture here is linked to the other paintings that we have. So this is all of a story that I invite you to see. And for the first time with us, Bruno Wilbert. This piece over here, it has some meaning between just the piece of the artwork and what Bruno does. Bruno gives a high percentage of the sales of each piece that he makes to Quercus and to other environmental associations, because he believes that we can do a little bit better in our world without some pollutions and some situations that degrade the environmental. So this is a piece that is I invite all to see and to check here, because it has some other meanings that I think you should learn. So Bruno will present this, and we have a lot of pieces from him available to buy. Hello, we are presenting the digital screen artist. Ana Maria Malta is an aquarelle from Portugal. We are presenting here 6 pieces from Ana Maria Malta. She has recently won a contest of aquarelle worldwide. So it's for us a very important artist to be in our portfolio, because it's the only artist that paints in aquarelle from the artists that we are representing. From other expressions, we have Aranka, Székely. She is a very talented artist. Normally she paints acrylic on canvas, from the nature, from figurative, and also from some pieces that link the figurative to the abstracts. I think Aranka has a lot of potential. She is already with us for a couple of years, I think 3-4 years. And I think she is very successful with the Portuguese artists, collectors and visitors, because normally in each exhibition they comment the way that she produced the artworks, and they are very, very interesting. Chris Duval, or Christian Duval, it's a photographer from France. It's the first time that she is presenting with us. Due to the lack of time, she cannot produce the printings for the exhibition, so she is presenting on a digital screen. Also, I think she manipulates the photograph with some digital content, and it's very impressive to have her in our exhibition, because photography is something that normally it's difficult nowadays to have good talented photographers, and well, Christelle is here. Kayo, as we have already saw, she is a Japanese artist. She produces pleating. Pleating is a technique that uses the folding of the fabric and make these effects. This is a very original and is very well known in Japan, this kind of artwork. And for us, she have already represented some of the situations, in other exhibitions, the artwork, and this quality we have already represented her again. Noelle ten Wolde she is from Holland, the Netherlands, and she lives nowadays in Australia. So also the distance and the shipping artworks, she uses the giant screen. These are mainly oil on canvas, and the formats, they are very interesting. Some of are regular, like 100 by 55, and she also produces a very high format. It's very abstract, but a little bit of surrealism. The first ones that we saw, they were very surrealist, but I think it's a very quality. And Norman Allaire, also a French photographer, he lives in Switzerland. I think these artists have a lot of quality, do not just the manipulation of the contrast that he puts on the photographies, but the moment that he capture, it's very, very interesting, from the nature, from the portraits that he made. So I think he has a very good quality. So once again, I like to thank you for having this time listening to me about the Downtown Chiado 23. The exhibition will open on the 4th of February, and will be hosted until the 10th. We are in Atelier Natália Gromicho. You can have all the details at ateliernatáliagromicho.com, and I hope to see you soon. We are offering a printed catalog for each visitor, so we are hoping to see you soon. Thank you.